Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Raptors in this one. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Warriors. You love to get the ball rolling early in the season. That's what they've done.
And for the Warriors, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Well, the squad is loaded, and with the roster they have, anything less would have been a letdown.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Jamari Carroll is out there with Scola, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. And Lowry gets it to go.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And finished off by Bogut.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
Here's Lowry. After the made shot from Klay Thompson, it's DeRozan with the drive. 6 to shoot. 11 feet away, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points of the night.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
Now here's Valanciunas. And Drew Bogut unable to get his shot to go.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in. And then for Toronto, Biyombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Luis Scola. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. That's good.
And, you know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Klay Thompson. And Toronto also making a switch. Patterson's checked in. And the Raptors miss again. Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. On the wing, Iguodala. The shot is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
And here's Barnes for 3, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
They've worked hard in creating great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Barnes.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Curry dishes to Barbosa. Launches it. No good on the buzzer beater. And forward James Johnson battled his way back into the league after some stints abroad. He talked.
I play the game how it's supposed to be played. I play offense, I play defense, I rebound, steals, blocks. You know, I'm pretty much that guy who likes to work hard and don't want anybody to beat him out, you know, except the challenge.
That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude that coaches just love.
And Kevin, and so do his teammates. I mean, a guy like that brings out the best in everybody on that team. They just kind of feed off of his effort and desire.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. We'll get out there with Maurice Spates, and it's Barbosa in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Scola against Iguodala. Outside Lowry. Valanciunas passes to Lowry. Back to Valanciunas. The Raptors need to get a shot up. The shot by Carroll, no good. And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he entered the league a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, you knew it was just a matter of time with him.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And for Valanciunas last year, his offensive production was similar to the year before, but he cut down on his turnovers. He also raised his shooting percentage to a career-high 57%, and that, my friends, is improved efficiency.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Spates. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here is a list of the NBA's most adept passing teams this season. These are your assist leaders. The Warriors, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Raptors. Corey Joseph comes in for DeMar DeRozan.
You know, talking about Valanciunas, the light clearly went on last season. He was more assertive, refined his postgame. The next step is to extend his shooting range so he can help space the floor on offense.
Lowry kicks to Carroll. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Johnson can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 6. Barnes dishes to Green. No good with the triple. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Valanciunas passes to Johnson, and Joseph kicks to Carroll. And again, no good by Toronto.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes it to Lowry. And the 3 ball is good. Lowry's got 5 now. Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here is Livingston, now recovering. Screen by Bogut, on the wing Thompson. The offensive rebound, and Bogut slams it in.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those put back, and the first half comes.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. This arena is packed, and the Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The biggest lead for them during the period was 6. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Efficiency.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
So the Raptors 5 right now. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Scola out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Carroll in at the small forward position. Stolen by Thompson. And Curry, here we go. And the wide open shot from Green. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got the first bucket of the third here for the Warriors. We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a three. They set a franchise record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
Incredible.
Wow.
I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Thompson. Biyombo, he's checked in for Toronto. Patterson comes in for Luis Scola. And here's Green outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
For the Warriors, guys, not only did they lead the league in three-point percentage, they also hit about 45% of their three-point attempts from the corner. That's the highest percentage three on the court.
Curry with the steal. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And how about 45% from the corner three? That is absurd, especially when you consider that the Warriors would put it up from anywhere. You look at the numbers from last year, and what this team did from beyond the arc was simply phenomenal.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Johnson comes in for DeMar Carroll, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Off target from three-point range. Raptors trail by 13. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Curry. The shot will not go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
Yeah, and you know, they weren't used to seeing a team and not getting at least one win off of them last year, and that's what they're looking for now.
DeRozan's shot is good. Here's Curry. The drive by Green. Biyombo with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Warriors leading by 8. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Ezeli is out there with Iguodala handing the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
We got a ball game now, fellas. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
Yeah, and little sequences like that can change the complexion of a game. Suddenly, the pressure now on the team with the lead.
Iguodala. Here's Ezeli, and the rejection by Valanciunas. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And right on target. Good.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Lowry kicks to Carroll. Six on the shot clock. Scola. There's just a Carroll. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Toronto calls timeout. They're losing by 10. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Here's Curry. There's the dish to Bogut. And he gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. Boy, Kyle Lowry, the fire hydrant, getting it done. Some nice baskets by Lowry here.
Pass to Thompson. Bogut high post. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
The Raptors making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Scola drives in. It's tipped. DeRozan with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And DeRozan kicks to Joseph. From downtown. And it's DeRozan missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
That drops.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow. That's one he knows he should have drained.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good, Barnes.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Carroll against Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know it makes a big difference.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And he's in the background.